Hey, what's happening, YouTube? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to another ride, baby. It is Friday once again. Hope everybody's doing all right, making good money. My name's Antonio. It is another week in the books, another weekend in store. Hoping it's as busy as it should be. It has been a little slow lately, I must admit. I don't know, springtime, like I said, it's spring break. It was spring break. That has ended. Goodbye March. A couple days left. April is about to roll through, and I'm expecting things to pick up. What a fast week, though, man. Let me tell you, where does time go? This job is just, one of the great things I love about it is time just flies. The days just fly. I don't know if it's because we're constantly in motion. We're constantly seeing new things and moving and not just sitting in one place. It's very beneficial to the mind. Working a job where you're constantly seeing new places and moving in new environment every day and not seeing the same people every day. It's pretty good, you know. It's a little lonely. It's just me and Joe Rogan on the radio all day and all night long. But you know, what kind of job out there allows you to entertain yourself, listen to the music you want, the podcast you want? You know, it's pretty good in that respect. There's so many perks to this job, despite the negatives. You know, the lack of benefits and things like that. Do the perks outweigh the negatives? That's what you got to ask yourself at the end of the day, folks, because that is what life is all about. Living as convenient as possible. That is why we develop science that will help make our lives more convenient, that will help make our lives more blissful. Because after all, folks, what is the meaning of life? There is one single meaning to existence, and that is bliss, folks. Bliss, bliss, bliss. Experiencing as much bliss as possible. Eating good food, feeling good, traveling, and most importantly, making that money so you can do all these things. And after a further thinking regarding the topic of cash tips, which I have been receiving a lot more of lately. Cash tips, man. I'm a premier driver. I have been for most of my Grubhub career, I guess, so to say. And I receive a lot of lowballs because of that, and I can honestly say that I'm getting more cash tips lately. I don't know why. It's very possible that customers just would rather a tip afterward. I mean, there's a huge advantage to that. It's probably why Postmates and Uber Eats have their apps configured so that customers can tip afterward. Look, I admit, when I order food through Grubhub and DoorDash, I tip in cash. I want to make sure that the delivery is successful, the food is there, the food is hot, every item is correct, and I feel more comfortable tipping in cash. And maybe that's why, you know, Uber Eats and Postmates have it that way. Grubhub and DoorDash, however, don't. I don't know what their reason is for only having the option to tip before checking out and ordering the food. As drivers, I love to see, you know, what I'm getting beforehand. But what I don't understand is when Grubhub customers hit the option to tip in cash when they press the button before checking out, why aren't drivers notified? Why? Do you know how many orders would totally result in less rejected orders? It would make so many drivers happier, so many customers happier, orders would not be late, and everybody would just be happy. And if they would just include that tiny bit of information, include the payout, the $3.60 or whatever, the $4, the lowball order, include it, and then on the bottom put down plus cash tip, and that's it. If a customer wants to tip in cash, that's why they're hitting that button, because they're preparing to tip in cash. If a customer wants to be, you know, doesn't want to tip, they hit 0 on the tip amount, and that's it. Because I don't know why we drivers aren't, you know, notified that a customer is intending to tip in cash. It would make things a whole lot easier. Anyways, guys, I have just crossed into the Grubhub region. Into the Twilight Zone I go. Hope everybody has a great weekend out there. I look forward to hearing from you guys in the digital. Keep riding out there. Be safe. Keep shining. Until next time, this is Antonio, signing off.